three simple things that you could focus on for you to get either your first client or your 100th client. It doesn't matter. These are things that I have figured that really help. But if you look at everybody else, this is what they're doing. And I'm getting this directly from my onboarding presentation. I have a presentation and a tick list that we go through. And I just want to share it with you if it can serve you for you to be able to do better and get more clients. So be it. So, number one. This is a fact that online coaching space is tough. Whether you're a newbie or you're a veteran like me, it is tough, okay? There's a lot of stuff going on. You have to do so many things. But here's the thing. You only need to execute on a handful of most important things, okay? And executing on those things consistently. You know, you've heard the saying that fear not a man who has 1,000 kung fu tricks, but a man who has practiced one kick 1,000 times. That person is much more dangerous because they've perfected what works. And this is exactly what it's about. So eliminate distractions, triple down on these three activities, and I promise you, you will make it happen. You will kill it. So here we go. Number one, have more message conversations in Instagram and Facebook. Have more message conversation in Instagram and Facebook, okay? Especially if you're doing organic marketing and you're getting out there and you're really pushing. Now, if you've got some VAs and people like that, the more conversations you have, the better, yeah? I'm going to keep saying it until I don't know when, okay? Because the success and or failure of your business boils down to two simple things. Making calls and booking calls. So if you're not booking calls and or making calls, your business is going to collapse. Okay, so it doesn't matter whether you're you're making 10K or 100K. This is still true. You must hit up every single person. Every conversation matters. Anybody who has ever liked, shared, sniffed at your profile, whatever, you got to continuously hit them up, okay? You got to put in the work. The more work you put in, it's funny, the more that you get out of this business, okay? So whatever happens, number one, have more conversations in Instagram and or Facebook, okay? Point number two is post content every single day and have omnipresence. Be everywhere all the time, every time. Why? You and me know how much distraction there is out there. Okay, there's so much distraction. You know, you have 0.03 seconds to make an impact. So if you're not consistently getting out and putting information in front of people, you're doomed. Why? Because other people are doing it. Okay, so what do we say here? You know, yes, it's a drug. Yes, you don't want to come across as pusher salesy, but boy, do you have to be top of mind. Boy, do you have to continuously be in people's minds, on people's eyes, so that when the time is ready, when they are ready, they can then connect to you and be able to do business with you because you were there when they needed to, okay? At any one time in any market, any niche, with any problem, at any one time in life, there's only 3% who are ready to buy. Now, your job is to be there in front of those 3% when they are ready to buy, and you jump on them like a bad perfume, okay? By the way, don't worry about the quality of your posts. Just post. Just be prolific. Just put posts out. They're never going to look good, okay? It doesn't matter. What matters is, are you putting value out? They're never going to be the best. Your video is going to crash. You know, your voice ain't going to sound good. It doesn't matter. People respect you for showing up and giving them value, period. And if you can do that, then you're going to be okay. Plus, the only way for you to get good is to post stuff. The more stuff you post, the easier it's going to get and the better you're going to become as a person. Now, the third one is become very, very clear on what you're offering, who you're offering it to, and why they should care. 99% of the time that any of my coaches, consultants, speakers, who I start to coach come up with any challenge, it is usually because of lack of clarity at the top. And that clarity is, what are they offering? Who are they offering it to? And why should that person care? Okay, so although, you know, I keep repeating this like a broken record, 90% of all beginners don't actually understand the importance of clarity of the niche. You must be very clear, because that clarity makes your messages clear, makes your marketing clear, makes everything flow properly, but also it attracts only the right people to you. Okay, so if the other two are in place, you're omnipresent, you're everywhere, you're giving people content all the time, every time, and having these conversations, then it becomes easier. The result is that you will engage with the people who are actually looking for you, and you're looking for them, and you have what they want, okay? You won't engage anyone and be in anybody's mind if you don't know and or are not clear about exactly what you offer. And that will result into only one thing: disappointment. That's it. So, 3 things. Number 1, clarity. Number 2, omnipresent. Number 3, content. All the time, every time. How many times? Minimum 4 times a day. Put content out minimum 4 times a day. If you don't have money to pay AI or to pay somebody to do it for you, then you got to do it. Put in the work initially. Eventually, it pays off, okay? You can't, run before you walk. Put in the work. Understand how it works. Get feedback. Know which posts work, which ones don't work. And then eventually, you will know, okay, by the time you bring somebody on to train them as a VA to do it for you, you already know what works and what doesn't work. So it is easier. But also, you monitor it better, okay? There is... I was listening to something about the rich, and a story is told about Sam Walton. Yes, the guy who started Walmart, and he was known to go into Walmarts at certain stages and raise hell if he found them not doing the right thing. But then if you look at the traits of all the guys who are actually doing super well in their businesses, they always have the ability to go to the ground and be able to know if it's working or not. How do they know that? Because they've done it before, because they've been on the front end before. That is why you got to do it first. Learn the ropes, know what works, what doesn't work, so that if you delegate it and get other people to do it, you're a better leader and supervisor because you know exactly what to say, do, and or how to support them. All right? So there you go. Get out there, make your difference, get some clients in, serve them like they've never known. Let it be the best experience they've ever had. And together, we can build a better world because we have the audacity to live life on our terms. Until next time, remain outstanding. Peace.